Hey, congratulations! It's Sarah Takens with All Day Highly Distracted, and I heard you are interested in buying a house. But let's talk about what other bills come with buying a house, just so you're prepared. We're going to buy a new house, and along with that house comes utility bills and others. So let's break it down, talk about what you're going to be responsible for and what some other people might cover for you. First of all, if you are in an HOA, you're going to want to find out what that HOA covers. Typically, they will cover your water, your sewer, your trash, and your snow removal, as well as yard maintenance. Beyond that, they're kind of all over the place. Some of them will provide cable for you, some of them will provide internet for you, some of them will provide trash removal for you, and others, will include everything. So make sure you ask so you know what's included in that HOA fee. Now, when you think about that HOA fee, that's also going to affect your payment value and what you're approved for. So if you do want to get into a condo or an association, make sure you ask your lender, hey, at this HOA price, how much is my affordability? How much can I actually borrow with this extra HOA? So let's say you are not buying in an HOA, which is the majority of people right now. Let's talk about your utilities. You're going to have your water and your sewer. Now, if you live in the country or even remotely rural, there's a chance you might have a well. In that case, you won't have a water bill, and you might have a septic. In that case, you won't have a sewer bill. However, you're going to want to remember to have your well maintained, get some maintenance done on it just to make sure that it's running smoothly for you. And also, you're going to want to have your your tanks pumped every 3 to 5 years, depending on how many people are living in that home and the size of your tanks. Also, keep an eye on your drain field. If things start to get a little squishy or soft, or you have pipes that are starting to run slow, you're going to want to get that checked out so that you don't have major issues with your septic. Do not drive on, do not plant trees over, and otherwise crush or allow roots to grow into your septic tank. So you're going to want to know where that's at and kind of protect that area at all costs. Next, we have your electric and your gas. Now, consumers and DTE are interchangeable in different areas, and then sometimes, like if you're in Grand Haven, they have the Grand Haven Department of Works that takes care of your electricity for you, and it's not even a consumer's product. So depending on where you are, the seller will have a list for you of who you need to contact to have that stuff changed over to your name. And remember, there will be a fee involved in that. It's usually about $30 to $35, so make sure you budget for those two expenses as well. Some homes very rarely will only have electric, and because they might have a propane tank. You'll want to budget for your yearly propane tank refill. Now, they will only refill it to half or full for you. You can't get increments anywhere else other than half and full, so you're going to want to budget for that. I couldn't begin to tell you how much they are right now. I know 3 or 4 years ago it was $900. It will all depend on the size, the company, who you have. There's also a few oil tanks left for oil heating, and that also has a separate cost that you'll want to maintain. If you do have a home that is heated with oil, you're going to want to make sure to keep your chimney cleaned out regularly, because that will create a lot of soot in there, create a backup of that, and could be a fire hazard. So something to keep in mind. Next, you want to go into account for your internet and your cable. If it is not included in the HOA that you have, you're going to want to price that out. I would see who is available in your areas, kind of check on the reviews in the neighborhood, see what the speeds are, and make your decision from there. A lot of times we're seeing like the MetroNet or the AT&T fiber coming through. So if you have fiber, you can hook up to that. You can also ask the companies what they offer in the area. But also when you're at your showings, make sure you check your cell phone and make sure you actually have service, because I did not, and I ended up buying a house that when the power goes out, I am on SOS mode. So I've had to get boosters done, and I am about to switch to a different company so that I can actually have service in my own home. Anyway, let's get on to the next one. The last piece of this puzzle is your trash bill. Now, that is billed quarterly typically, and if you don't have an HOA or like a townhouse development where you have a big dumpster that everybody just throws everything into, you're going to want to get that separately. Now, there is no good trash company. Like, if you look at the reviews, not one of them has a great review. It's a trash company. It's what they do. So just suck it up, ignore the reviews, and use the one that everyone in your neighborhood uses. I know that sounds like horrible advice, but it's going to save you a lot of headaches if you just go, it is what it is, and use that one. You'll have the option of a different levels. You can do just bags. You can do the smaller rolly cart, or you can do like the big 95-gallon rolly cart. You also have the chance to do yard waste or the recycling. All of that is up to you. In places like Grand Rapids, they have their own trash service. So make sure you check and see if there's any special situations within your own neighborhood that the seller knows about, or even within your own municipality. So I hope this helps you understand what bills will come with home ownership, that you'll need to set some money aside in order to do kind of your startup fee for transferring those into your name. And also there's going to be a little bit of a wait time for your internet and your cable to get there because you can't technically order that until you have access to your home. However, within 3 to 5 days of getting access of your home, you'll want to start changing things over to your name, and hopefully that will be set for you by the time you're ready to move in. So I hope you have a great day. If you have any questions, of course, give me a call, give me a text. I'd love to delve into this further with you if you have any questions. Bye-bye.